of the perspectives and interest, as well as the yearning for information of African American readers. Though more books by or about African Americans had been published in the late 1960s and 1970s, when it came to the discussion of film history and other aspects of Black popular culture, most editors at the major houses drew a blank. For those editors who did have foresight and wanted to acquire the book, it could always be an uphill struggle to convince editorial boards to understand the importance of publishing such works. The same struggle was true for the very few Black editors at publishing houses. Marie Brown, however, was confident that it would happen, and without my full awareness of how much she was pushing for the book, she had taken my proposal for the biography to a recently founded Black publishing house, Amistad Press. Its publisher, the enterprising Charles Harris, appeared not to think twice about publishing such a book, and he, too, aware of my previous books, believed I was the person to write it. In fact, the entire staff at Amistad, not a very large one, was excited about the prospect of the book. Foremost among the staff was my editor, Malaika Adero, who, having previously been an editor at Simon & Schuster, was a veteran in the world of publishing. For an author, it was an extraordinary feeling to know there was such support for my forthcoming work and that every effort would be made to see that the book received attention. Problems arose at Amistad as I worked on the book, due mainly to financing, with which Charles often struggled. But after an extended period, it took me some 5 years to fully research and write the book. I remember distinctly the day when Charles Harris phoned me to say he would be driving by my apartment building, and when I come downstairs, he had something for me. He was jubilant as he presented me with 2 advance copies of Dorothy Dandridge, a biography. It was a wholly memorable day. The road to the publication of Dorothy Dandridge, a biography, reveals today, as much as in the past, the importance of diverse perspectives, diverse voices, and diverse knowledge in the publishing industry. Upon publication, Dorothy Dandridge, a biography, received major and glowing attention. Ebony ran 2 cover stories on Dorothy, the first of which featured a lengthy excerpt from my book. Essence also published an important article on the book, my second piece for Essence, about Dandridge. Around the country, once again, the African American press celebrated the screen goddess that their readers could never forget and that the era's new generation was eager to learn about. Other coverage proved significant. At New York's prestigious Film Forum, celebrated for its repertory cinema and its first runs of recently produced and independent films, repertory director Bruce Goldstein requested that I curate a major Dandridge film retrospective, the first of its kind in the city. Film Forum's director Karen Cooper was likewise excited by the prospect of the series. At the New York Times, critic Janet Maslin became so immersed in reading the biography and then seeing Dandridge films that she wrote an extensive story about Dorothy and the series. The retrospective played to packed houses. Mel Watkins at the New York Times also gave the book a great review. The New Yorker, Time, Vogue, People, and other national publications heralded the arrival of the book. The Hollywood studios, which had once left Dorothy stranded, took a renewed interest in the industry's once celebrated but now neglected star. Janet Jackson, Vanessa Williams, Halle Berry, Jasmine Guy, and Layla Rashan expressed enthusiasm at the prospect of a Dandridge movie. Most significantly and poignantly, Whitney Houston had her heart set on the role. Through Whitney's production company, Brown House, producer Deborah Martin Chase and film agent Amy